Hello and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Stepford County Railway. My name is Wizzy, so you can also call me Wizzy, and today we're going to be doing the final, service on this Stepford County Railway game on Roblox. It's not really a service because, as you can see when we select the operator or whatever, there's only 4 of them. As I mentioned before, there is one under Airlink that's actually more of like a sub-service, and that's the Airlink Shuttle, because all of these trains down here, and I know I've mentioned it before, all of these trains down here are regular Airlink trains, and as you can see, all these have the same routes, no matter what the train is. Although if we go up to the Airlink Shuttle, you'll notice it has a completely different route from all the others here. As you can see, it doesn't have a terminal shuttle down in these, but in the Airlink Shuttle it does, and that's the only route for this train. So that's what we're going to start with this episode, and then I think we're going to go to a different service and a different route later on. But like I said, we'll start with this anyways. We'll do the round trip from Airport Parkway to Terminal 2 back to Airport Parkway, and then we'll do a different service from there. So we'll start at the Airport Parkway siding. Get the chat up. And then we'll go from here. So I did change my Roblox avatar, and I'll show you guys here in a moment. So I know last time I mentioned I was trying to change it, but I was having issues, so I kind of found a way to make it work with the avatar that I wanted to do. Make sure there's no trains coming. Okay, speed up. At least a little bit. We're going to be, the speed limit goes down to 80 up here, but we're going to be stopping at this station here as well, so we don't want to speed all the way up to 80. In fact, we're going to want to go down to 45 at most. This is a 7-car train.
Terminal 2. Calling at Stepford Airport Central, Airport Terminal 1, Airport Terminal 3, and Airport Terminal 2. This train is formed of 7
Okay, so as you can see, this is my new character.
Stepford Airport Parkway. This train
I kind of made it work, and like I said, well, I'm going to do at the end of the video, I'll do the outro like I've been doing, and you'll get to see it better. But yeah, this is my new character, at least for now. I mean, I can always change it back and forth. I don't know if I saved this avatar as a character or not. I might have to check that later just to see if in case I change it, I can quickly change back to this.
Airlink service to Airport Terminal 2.
The speed limit goes up to 110, but we know it's gonna speed or slow right back down right after, because I know I mentioned that in last week's episode, because we did do an Airlink service and we came through this way.
The next station
But there's one station we did not go to last time, and that is Airport Terminal 3. When we get up to this next station, I will show you guys the map for this sub-service, because it has its completely own map,
we will shortly be arriving.
separate from the Airlink map that we saw last time.
Change here for trains to Leighton Stepford Road and Stepford Central.
unavailable
Please mind the gap between the train and the
for
platform.
the 1929.
So I think what we'll do is after we finish this route,
Calling at
we will go back to the classic
Terminal 3 and Airport
Connect
2.
service.
This train
And
is
do one of
formed
those routes.
7
Airport
coaches.
Central. This train is for Airport Terminal 2. The next station will be Airport Terminal 1.
Okay, so let's show you the map. So this is the map, and you can see it's an Airlink service. And this is it. Not much more to it. So that's why I kind of said this is its own service in a way, or like a sub-service, because it kind of acts as a sub-service or whatever. I mean, it has its own map, it has its own train, its own route, but it falls under another major service, or operator, as they call it in the game. But so I think before we actually stayed above, and this time we're actually going below. Well, actually, no, there was one other station we didn't go to. Or did we go to Terminal 3 last time? I think we did, actually. We did go to Terminal 3. It was Terminal 1 we did not go to.
We will shortly be arriving at Airport Terminal 1. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Platform 1 for the 1930 Airlink service to Airport.
So I think I might have to make a spreadsheet to see which services and routes, well, more so routes and trains we haven't done. In fact, I might have to load up
Airport
or go into the description of my Connect video, which was the first video, just to see what I did for that one. I'm gonna load it up on my phone. It's just easier that way.
Terminal 2. The next station,
Okay, so
Airport Terminal 3.
okay, so we did that. What about the other? I want to try and make sure we do new sections of or lines that we haven't seen before. I know basically all of this, except for the last station kind of going this way, is different.
We will shortly be arriving at Airport Terminal 3. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah, whatever. I was trying to get it right on 30, but it didn't want to. So I'm not going to fight with it. By the time I get it to 30, we're going to have to slow down because we're getting closer to the end of the platform. So.
This is Airport Terminal 3. This train is for Airport Terminal 3.
So I'm thinking I am going to record a new Minecraft podcast series video for Monday. I know I already did one for last week, or this past Monday, but I think I'm going to do another one. And part of the reason why I want to do that one is because, well, for my signals or whatever, and I don't know if I've mentioned this, I actually found a way to reduce the number of command blocks per, or basically down from one signal, or one command block per signal to one command block per line. So basically, once the entirety of the system is complete, or upgraded basically, it's gonna go down from I think it was a little over 10,000 command blocks for the entire system, down to 14. I mean, that's a huge reduction. I mean, as is, I was going to be going down to like 1,400, which is still a significant reduction. But to go down to just 14, basically, command blocks total is just absolutely crazy. So, in fact, the line that I was working on before, which was the orange line, I completed the express section.
Terminal 2.
In fact, I was working on that before, going to how I was doing it before with the one command block per signal. I completely went through, took all of those out again, and made it so it was just basically for those, because there's one for the inbound, one for the outbound. So for those two, basically sections, there's like 122 signals or something like that. And for those 122 signals, there's only 2 command blocks. And that is because of the function, or the functions that I'm using in Minecraft. I mean, I was using functions before to basically reduce it down to 1 command block per signal. But I got thinking I can basically just make all of those signals into, or put all of those signals into one function file, and basically just have it continuously run that file, or that function basically. Is it me, or does the music seem awfully quiet? Maybe it's just the song. This is one of the new songs. Okay, so continue.
Now standing at platform 2 is the 1937 Airlink Service to Stepford Airport Parkway. Calling at Stepford Airport.
And not only that, but one thing I want to do on the
Airport Parkway.
server is continue the what I did last time, or finished off last time, which was going through the towns and upgrading all the street lights in the towns, and using the new command blocks or whatever for the new functions for those as well. In fact, I could probably reduce those as well to 1 command block per town or city for that, but I don't think that's as important basically as like the subway systems right now.
Welcome on board this Airlink service to Stepford Airport Parkway. We will call at Stepford Airport Central and Stepford Airport Parkway.
And then what I'm ultimately going to do is I'm going to further reduce the number of command blocks on the server. And I think I talked about this in one of the previous Minecraft podcast videos as well, was basically for each skyscraper or tower that I have on my server, I have command blocks for the lights in the tower. And so each tower has hundreds of command blocks. So if I can further reduce those to have 1 command block per tower, that would further basically reduce the number of command blocks required, obviously. Because obviously I'm going to be going to 1 per tower, and I can use the functions, or whatever, to be able to do that as well.
We will shortly.
And one thing I'm pretty sure about those functions as well is they don't produce as much lag as command blocks themselves. So that's why the functions are in a way better to use than
Mark the
just
gap between
a ton of command blocks.
Calling at Stepford Airport Parkway only. This train is formed of 7 coaches.
So now we have one station remaining, and this
Airport Central.
terminal shuttles will be complete.
Stepford Airport Parkway. The next station will be.
So as you can see, once we get to Terminal 2, I kind of mentioned this last time, we just do Airport Central to Airport Parkway. Whereas on the way to Terminal 2, we do from Airport Parkway, Airport Central, Terminal 1, Terminal 3 to Terminal 2, and then we basically skip these two on the way back. And pretty much this is going to be the entire, or the only
Stepford Airport.
video that I'm going to do
The next
basically
station will be
with this
Airport Parkway.
sub service. I'm just going to continue to call a service. I know it's operator or whatever, like I mentioned in the game, but I just feel like it's easier just to reference as like a service.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford Airport Parkway. Change here for trains to Leighton Stepford Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And like I said, once we finish this, we'll switch to the Connect. And do different routes from there.
This is
Looks like I'm the only train expected
Parkway. This
here.
train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
So, as I don't know if you guys know, but I do take classes. I might have mentioned this before, but I take classes part-time, and this semester is just about over. Just finished one class, or the last class for one of them was today. Well, as of recording this anyways, and then when this goes up, I'm going to have pretty much one class remaining, and then one final, and that's it. And I'm going to be trying to, or looking to do my internship here pretty soon. So we're going to minimize the chat for now. Go to Connect. So the last time we did, in the first video we did, it looked like it was this train. So we're not going to do this train again. 158-9, yep. So this is the train we used last time. So we're going to do a different train this time. I think, let's see. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we'll do this one. This one's kind of a fun looking train. Driven this like once. So we're going to do this one. And the route we did before was Route 003, which is this one, Stepford Central to Leighton City. So we're going to do a completely different section. We are going to do I think Route 007, Stepford Central to Morganstown. And we'll start at Stepford Central. A little laggy over here. This is another one of those new songs. Not cutting anybody off. I don't know if there's a signaler doing this zone or not. I know there's two, it looks like there's two signalers on here, so... Find out when we get up to Stepford Central. See, this train as well, I feel like this train they added fairly recently because I just don't remember it on here before. I was gonna honk at that guy, but I pressed the wrong button. That guy's also using the same train. This is what, a 4-car train? Yeah. I know there used to be the 465. No, that's not on here anymore. And the sounds from this train almost sound like the 465 that they had. So I wonder if they basically added this train when they removed the 465, and that's why I'd never realized it. I don't know, but anyways, continue schedule.
Platform 5 is the 90.
One thing I like about this one too is it's kind of nice and short. It's like a small little train. I mean, it's not short lengthwise, but I mean, it's height-wise, it's kind of shorter. Doesn't seem as wide. And plus, it looks happy. I know what other people have mentioned when I've been playing this before that this is the happy train. So yeah, obviously there's no signaler here. So I don't know where the signalers are dispatching at, or not dispatching, but signaling at.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Morganstown. We will be calling at Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Ellesmere Junction, Berrily, East Berrily, Beechley Park, and
Let's see, I
Morganstown.
don't know if anybody ever asked.
Stepford East.
Let's see, Zone D? Okay, so yeah, that's out the other end of the service, basically. So once we get up to Stepford East, I will show you guys the map. Again.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford East. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Look at that, I slowed it down right to 45. Yeah, definitely laggy through here.
Purchase.
It's kind of a weird sound glitch that we had there. So, if we bring up the map, so basically the signaler is doing zone E, so, or D rather. The other one was doing zone E, but zone D I believe is this section here. And so basically, last time when we were on here, we did Stepford Central to Layton City. So we went up this way on that first, well, not last time, but in that first video, we did the connect here. This time we're just going this branch basically. And I think once we get to here, we will change and go to Willowfield. Because I'm pretty sure you can actually do that from Morganstown. And then, yeah, we may have time. If we have time, I might go from Willowfield up to Whitefield here. But we'll see what it looks like when we get to that point.
We will shortly be arriving at St. Helens Bridge. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So I was playing yesterday, and it was actually kind of hilarious because I actually had...
Attention,
What?
please.
Okay, we're going to try that again. That was an error I wasn't expecting to have. So we're gonna start back here again. There's some of these random errors you get for no apparent reason. Take two. Yeah, we're not quite back to that point yet, but I'm just gonna say it now, so take two. Another one of the new songs. And it looks like there's another new song after this one, so we're gonna have back-to-back new songs. Going way over here this time. But as I was going to mention before we got that error, was I was playing this yesterday and I had a person on my train whose character was literally a seal.
This is Stepford Central. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
In fact, I should have gotten those pictures up beforehand so I could have showed you guys. I mean, I could, but
The train now standing at platform 8.
we
is
have
the
to blank the screen for a moment while I do that.
Stepford
In fact, let's do that.
service to
So we're
Morganstown.
going to blank the screen for a moment.
Calling at Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Ellesmere Junction, Berrily, East Berrily,
We don't need to be recording.
Park, and Morganstown. This
The
train
button
is
I have to blank the screen is apparently the same button
for the
as
1953 Stepford
recording in Minecraft.
service to Leighton City.
Or not Minecraft, Roblox here.
Calling at Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Angel Pass, Bowden, Coxley,
Roblox.
Benton Bridge, Hampton Hargate, Upper Stadno, Wharton Newton, Rocket Parade, Leighton, Stepford Road, and Leighton City. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
So let's see. So yeah, here's picture. You can see it was literally a seal on the train. So,
We will be calling at Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Ellesmere Junction, Berrily, East Berrily, Beechley Park, and
which was just kind of hilarious seeing that, but
is Stepford East.
see, I don't know if it's me lagging or if it's just these other people like this guy. I mean, jeez, I mean, yeah, I'm lagging a little bit in this section, but not lagging like that, that's for sure.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford East. Please
And they're
note
going
the
in
gap
way too
between the
hot.
train and the platform.
Hampton Hargate, Upper Staplow, Wharton Newton, Rocket Parade, Leighton, Stepford Road, and Leighton City. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
So that guy's going to be going off
For the 19
onto the main branch ahead of us, so
service to Morganstown.
This is
St
Stepford
Helens Bridge,
East.
Ellesmere Junction,
This train is
Berrily,
for
East
Morganstown.
Berrily, Beechley
The
Park.
next
Oompa
station
Loompa.
is
I'm just
Helens Bridge.
This train is formed of 4 coaches.
that must be that guy.
Platform 2 for the 1955 Stepford Connect service to Leighton City.
Wait for the yellow before he closes the doors.
St Helens Bridge, Angel Pass, Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge, Hampton Hargate, Upper Staplow,
I got a dispatcher at this platform.
Rocket Parade, Leighton, Stepford Road, and Leighton City. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 4 for the 1958 Stepford Connect service to Stepford Victoria.
Man, the lag here is just absolutely crazy.
City Hospital, Financial Quarter, and Stepford Victoria. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
So that guy is a little bit more delayed than I am. So that's probably why they're dispatching him first. This guy dispatched me on a red. You're not supposed to do that. I mean, I may only be a guest on this game, but I've been playing this long enough to know the rules for most of the
Connect service to Morganstown. The next station
for most of the
Bridge.
roles. And I know dispatchers are not, well, are basically not supposed to dispatch on red. And not only that, but another thing he did was after he dispatched me was he left the platform, and you're supposed to stay on the platform until the train leaves the platform completely. I was still sitting there when he left. So either he's a new dispatcher, and although I feel like the new dispatchers, you should know what you're supposed to do, because the way the training works in this game is if you wouldn't be able to pass if you did all that incorrectly.
Between the train and the platform.
So I don't know. I know there's been quite a few dispatchers lately from what I've seen in the chat where they haven't dispatched correctly like that. Now, we wouldn't have been as delayed if we didn't have the issue we had beforehand coming up into this platform.
First class is located
And not only that, but we had 2 trains go ahead of us, which delayed us even further.
for the 1958 Stepford Connect service to Morganstown. Calling at Ellesmere Junction.
And technically,
East Burley.
not only that, but I think the other train from what it looked like
This train
might have been
stands
2V.
Choice.
This train is for Morganstown. The next station
This guy's missing a leg.
Ellesmere Junction.
Was a 2V train, and technically, because I'm 1, I should have been dispatched before the other train, even though the other guy was late. His lateness wasn't that major, so I should have still been dispatched first. Because the other guy was only like a minute late, maybe 2 minutes late. And I think it's maybe once it's over 5 minutes.
The next station is
Well, too late to honk
Ellesmere
back to that guy anyways, but I think when it gets over 5 minutes, that's when the lateness comes into effect. But I'm not entirely sure on that. Because of course I don't have the handbooks and everything like you would get if you're going to be doing the training. But I know the way the priority codes work is it's 9, 1, 2, and 3. So 9 has highest priority, followed by 1, followed by 2, followed by 3. 3 is your head code when you come out of the basically out of the frig. I don't know why I'm blanking on words today. But when you're coming out of the siding, basically, once you first spawn in, you have a 3 head code until you get to your first station. Then it switches to either a 2, 1, or a 9. Most Connect services are going to be 2. Some of them, like this, is a 1. I don't think there's any 9 Connect head codes. I know Airlink is generally 1, sometimes 9. Express, I think, is the same. And Waterline, I think, is always 2.
Stepford Connect service to Morganstown. Calling at Berrily, East Berrily, Beechley Park.
But of course, another thing that goes into the equation
This train
on who you dispatch first
This
is operator or service or whatever. But technically, it goes head code first. Then I think it's lateness, and then it's operator last. So basically, like a 1 connect would have a higher priority,
This Stepford Connect service
especially if they're later
Morganstown.
than a 1
Is
express. So let's say I'm like supposed to leave like Stepford Central like 4 minutes ago. Or 5 minutes ago in this, or whatever. Well, let's say 5, maybe 6 minutes. And I'm ahead code 1, like this. And there's express service that only needed to leave, like, right now. Basically, I would get dispatched first over the express train.
Between the train and the platform.
Stepford Connect, service to Morganstown.
If we have the both have the one head code, I think
Beechley Park and
it's whoever's supposed to depart first if there's no lateness.
4 coaches.
If they're supposed to be departing at the same time, then I think it's operator. So then the express would be dispatched first.
This is Beverly. This train is
So there's another train
Morganstown.
that's due to come into here. They're
The
late.
station is East Beverly.
So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the Willowfield to Whitefield branch this episode. Especially having to have restarted this route again. Going into the third station, that kind of
Morganstown.
delayed the video. Well, not really delayed the video, but obviously slowed things down, so we didn't make as much progress as we would have.
We will shortly be arriving at East Beverly. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
4 coaches.
So yeah, after this station, I believe we have, well actually I think we have one more station before Morganstown.
This is East Beverly.
So yeah, we're at East Beverly, we have Bulio Park, and Morganstown,
The next station is Beechley Park.
or Beechley Park, as it pronounces it.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Morganstown. The next station is Beechley Park.
Just checking these guys' avatars. I like doing that once in a while, just to see what other people's avatars are. Maybe it is me that's lagging, because a lot of the trains that are going by are all like glitching out,
We will
but
shortly be
I don't know.
arriving at Beechley Park. Please mind the gap
Maybe because I'm
between the
recording
train
and everything and I have this full screen. I don't know. Usually I don't have this problem or whatever when I do this, but yeah. Might just be the server as well. Hard to say.
This is Beechley Park. This train is for Morganstown. The next station is Morganstown.
So yeah, like I said, once we get to Morganstown, we're gonna go to Willowfield, and then we're gonna end the video there.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Morganstown. The next station is Morganstown.
Now this station we might have come into in the Waterline episode, which would have been the second episode.
We will shortly be arriving at Morganstown. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here. All
Let's
change,
see.
please.
Oh no, that was the third episode. Second episode was the Express because we had that train that I liked that they added briefly to Express for April Fools. So yeah, we did come to Morganstown. That was a little close.
This is Morganstown.
Yeah.
This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for
I
traveling.
mean, we're, smooching the buffer just a wee bit. Okay, so change route. So actually it doesn't go to Willowfield, it only goes to Beechley. Which is fine, we'll do that.
Now standing at platform 1 is the 2007 Stepford Connect.
So this is one of the other new
service to
songs.
Beechley. Calling at Beechley Park, Berrily, Ellesmere Junction, New
We may
St.
hear
Helens
one
Bridge,
more of the new songs
Stepford
before the
East,
video's over.
Stepford Central, City Hospital.
After this one, there's only
and
2 new ones
Beechley.
left, basically.
This train is formed of 4 coaches.
I mean, we listened to all the new songs last time, but...
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Beechley.
So yeah, I think, and I might have mentioned this last week too, I think they're going to be getting ready to,
New Harrow, St. Helens Bridge.
or at
Stepford
some
East,
point,
Stepford
fairly
Central,
soon, I think they're going to
Hospital,
get
and
ready
Beechley.
to do the next update, or major update,
Beechley Park.
for this game.
We will shortly be arriving at Beechley Park. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
I'm suspecting
Stepford East,
it
Stepford
may be
Central,
sometime
City
in May
and Beechley.
when they do the new update.
Of 4
Because of course
coaches.
April's almost over at this, well, not almost over, we still got a week left in April, but
Beechley Park. This train is
still
for
before we know it, it is going to be May.
next station is Berrily.
Well, as of recording this, there's a week left, and I mean, a week from today when this video does go up, it will be May. And when some of you are, it's funny that someone's actually asking about that. So, yeah, some of you may be watching this in May.
Stepford Connect service to Beechley.
You may be watching it in May.
Station is Berrily.
It's gonna be May. I don't know, but yeah. That's what I suspect, sometime in May when they're gonna do the next update. Like I said, it seems like we're getting closer and closer to it. I know they're doing a whole bunch, or they've been doing a whole bunch of sneak peek pictures. And they just put out another one, I think it was yesterday, as we're recording this. Yeah, whatever. I couldn't move up. Oh, don't stop here. Never mind. See, I get confused when I switch, from Morganstown to go to, Beechley. I forget that this doesn't make all the stops. So East Berrily, which we just went through, it doesn't stop at.
We will
But then
shortly
it
be
stops
arriving
at
Berrily.
some of the stations that we skipped before, which,
Stepford Airport.
I don't know, I mean,
Please
kinda
mind the gap
strange, but-
between the train and the platform.
not only that, but this is only a 1 or 2 head code rather than 1,
St. Helens
as we were going in, so...
East, Stepford Central, City Hospital, and Beechley. This train is formed
Whatever.
of 4 coaches.
This is
Oh,
Berrily.
looks like somebody just got on the train back here.
This train is for Beechley. The next station is Ellesmere Junction.
Oh, there they are. So it's either this guy, which it didn't look like. Looks like it might be the dispatcher that, yeah, that guy that got on.
on board this Stepford Connect service.
We don't stop at Ellesmere Ponds either.
Next station is Ellesmere Junction. We will shortly be arriving at Ellesmere Junction. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Calling at New Harrow, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East, Stepford Central, City Hospital, and Beechley. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
Yeah, so it must not be me because somebody else
This is Ellesmere Junction.
mentioned that.
This train is for Beechley. The next station is
Obviously they're lagging, so yeah, it must be a server issue.
This train is formed of 2 coaches.
I mean, like I said, I'm lagging a wee bit, but
welcome on board this
But not a
Stepford Connect
ton.
service to
I
Beechley.
think I caught up to that,
Is
I'm catching up to that train that was due at Beechley that we saw as we were heading out. Because we got a single yellow up ahead. That's weird. It shows a single yellow, but yet that was green. I don't know, that was weird.
We will shortly be arriving at New Harrow. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Another person going to Morganstown. It looks like they're doing it from the Beechley station, which
Stepford Central,
we're heading to, because they have a 2M head code where we were the 1M from Stepford Central. So
Platform 1,
I'm guessing that's this guy here.
16.
This is New Harrow.
Service to
This train is for
Morganstown.
Beechley.
Calling
The
at
next station is St
And
Helens
poof.
Bridge.
Park and Morganstown. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
I don't know if they just had an error or if they, because I don't see him down there, so that's
60. Stepford
yeah,
Connect, service to
a bit strange.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Beechley. The next station is St Helens Bridge.
So it looks like we probably will hear the second to last new song. Like I said, we've heard them all before, but
We will shortly be arriving at St Helens Bridge. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
so I don't know where the dispatchers are now. I don't know if there's still one, or not dispatchers, signalers.
This
Don't know
train
if there's
is
still
formed of
one
4 coaches.
at Zone D. Oh, there's one in Zone A here. I can see the little blue light. Well, not anymore.
This is St Helens Bridge. This train is for Beechley.
This guy's still on
The
the
next station is Stepford East.
on the train. I don't see him. No, he's not even in the passenger role anymore. I'm gonna go back to this end of the platform because the dispatcher's gonna be coming back here anyways, and there he is. I don't know if this guy is supposed to be missing a leg or not, but looks like there's like a little stub almost for where the right leg would be. So now the question is, do we stop at City Hospital? We do. Okay. Yeah, that's the station, obviously, as you saw. That's between Stepford Central and Beechley. Some routes don't stop at City Hospital or Financial Quarter if you're going towards Stepford Victoria. Or even towards Willowfield, Beechley. That area, they don't stop at City Hospital, but this one does.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford East.
So I've caught up to the train in front of us now. Oh, I guess there is a signaler in Zone A now.
Please mind the gap between the train
Danny must have
and the
moved over to Zone A. So I think the dispatcher was talking about this guy. I think this might be 2DO2 because he was telling about a person with lateness priority, and that might be me. So I think I'm going to be sent ahead or into the platform before this guy. Indeed we are.
Service to Beechley.
And of course, the signaler was letting this dispatcher know about traffic coming into this platform.
This train is formed of 4 coaches.
A little bit past the car marker, but whatever.
This is Stepford East. This train is for Beechley. The next station is Stepford Central.
Okay, now we're on our way to Stepford Central.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Beechley. The next station is Stepford Central.
I don't know if there's a train in front of this guy, or... There might be. We're at a little over 7 minutes delayed already. I suspect by the time we get to Beechley, it might be a little over 10. So that guy's now moving. So yeah, I think the train behind me that was in the other track was the 2DO2, so the signaler was talking about me then for having the lateness priority.
Stepford Central. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And we are just over an hour in the video now. So yeah, obviously we're definitely not going to have time to go to this branch this episode, which is completely fine. I feel like this is actually the first time in these recordings that we've actually dealt with heavy traffic like this. So the other train, that's the guy that was behind me, so he's wondering where I'm heading. I'm thinking D is to Willowfield. So basically, he's going the same way I'm going, but he's going to be going further.
This is Stepford Central. This train is...
Yeah, everybody's delayed.
The next station is City Hospital.
Actually, yeah, Willowfield, so yeah, that is that guy.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Beechley. We will be calling at City Hospital. And
I may end up prematurely ending this song,
is City Hospital.
but we'll find out.
We will shortly be arriving at City Hospital. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Or either I may not even need to, I don't know. Yeah, I may not need to. Looked like the guy in front of me might have been going to, Stepford Victoria. Because I think I saw him turn off that way. Let's see, can I see him?
This is City Hospital.
Yeah, you can see him just over there.
Beechley.
You're going into that station now.
Beechley.
So. So yeah, we're over 10 minutes late now, like I suspected. At this point, I don't think I'm delayed getting into Beechley any further, so... Because the guy did go the other way.
The next station is
And we're going into a terminating platform at this station anyways, and there's two of them, so...
We will shortly be arriving at Beechley. Change here for services to Stepford Victoria and...
Yeah, I'm not going to need to shorten this song.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here. All change, please.
Looks like someone else is going to this station as well.
This is Beechley. This train terminates here. All change.
I know, sometimes I do that as well.
Thank you for travelling with us today.
Okay, so we're gonna exit to the menu now. Play. Passenger. Connect. We were at Beechley. Okay, so as you can see, here's my character. I think this works okay, I guess. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's lagging, and that's a window. I should have a bird character in that instance, but... So I'm thinking, yeah, this is... So that's the terminating platform there, the one that we just went to. But yeah, anyways, so, yeah, that's basically gonna do it for this video, though. So, hopefully you've all enjoyed. Like I said, this is kind of the first time that you've seen me run into traffic here, it looked like. Especially with the major delays like that. But anyways, next episode, I think... Let me see. I don't know if I want to do... We did most of the water lines before. We did the express going this way. We'll probably do another connect route maybe next episode. Maybe do another service as well, but we'll see when we get to that point. But anyways, like I said, that's gonna do it, or just about do it for this video. So hopefully you've enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next episode. Bye!